Hello my dear children, good morning all of you. Today for class 11, the limit of a function. You have already learned in part 1 algebraic function and not forming zero. Today another two we will explain. See the board, factorization method. Here in gist form the method is explained. Please follow attentively. Factorization method, that is limit x tends to a fx divided by gx. You have to reduce 0 by 0 form. Then both the numerator and denominator you have to factorize. Then second, that is rationalization method. That is, if numerator or denominator contains surds means root. If you see the roots, then you have to follow this method. This is the gist hints you are getting in which method you have to find out limit. So, rationalize numerator and or denominator. What is required? That is depends on problem. Now, on this, the sum is given and you try to follow attentively. Evaluate part 1, that is limit x tends to 2 minus root over 2 plus x by cube root 2 minus cube root 4 minus x. And another sum also is given. By looking the sum, you have to understand in which process you have to proceed. Here we are looking the root, so naturally we will not follow the factorization method. Here we are looking x to the power 4 minus 4. That expression will be factorized x square minus b square, that is a plus b into a minus b, that you have learned at class 9. So this sum by factorization method and this is by rationalization method. So which method you have to do, that is clear. Now see, let this sum, let I equal to this. By looking this, cube root is given. If you rationalize numerator and denominator, cube root will not be rationalized. So this is why here you have to think in different way. X tends to 2, it is given. So naturally we may think x minus 2 will be a factor. So this is why to get the form of reduced, we are dividing this numerator and denominator by x minus 2. See, dividing numerator and denominator by x by 2, we have I equal to limit x tends to, this is numerator divided by x minus 2 and this is denominator divided by x minus 2. Now, by basic operation, we may take the limit in numerator and denominator. Then we are getting the frame of rationalization. So, see attentively in which way it is proceeding. Now, let x tends to 2 minus root over 2 plus x by x minus 2. Here is root is given for rationalization. Here is minus sign is given, opposite of minus, that is plus. You have to multiply numerator and denominator. That you have learned also at class 9. That means we have to divide numerator and denominator by 2 plus root over 2 plus x. After that, see, this expression we are getting in the form of formula, that is a minus b into a plus b, that is a square minus b square. A square minus b square, in place of a here is 2, so e to 2 square, that is 4, and in place of b, that is root over a 2 plus x whole square, that is 2 times square will be eliminated. Then it will remain 2 plus x, that is 2 plus x, and divided by as it is. Then we have to simplify. In which way we are simplifying, you have to notice attentively. Then minus x we are taking common. After taking common, x minus 2 it is coming, then it will remain as it is. Now we have to put the value of x. After cancellation, x minus 2 will be cancelled, then we will get this expression. And at the same time, we will put the value of x. When we are putting the value of x, that time we will not write limit, that you have learned in part 1. So after putting the value and simplification, it is coming minus 1 by 4. Up to this, I think you are not feeling any difficulties. Now we have to rationalize the second part, that is denominator. See in which way denominator is rationalized or simplified. Denominator, that is again cube root 2 minus cube root 4 minus x divided by limit x tends to 2 divided by x minus 2. This is cube root. How will you eliminate cube root? This is why we have to think different way. First, simplify, that is limit x tends to 2, and cube root, that we may write 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus this is we may write 4 minus x to the power 1 by 3 by x minus 2. Now this part is disturbing, so let 4 minus x, let 4 minus x equal to z. Here is another information you will get when you are considering z. Then see z tends to 2. Why? As x tends to 2. When we are considering z, then you have to express this expression by z. This is why z tends to 2 as x tends to 2 is given, and z equal to x equal to 4 minus z. 4 minus z. X equal to 4 minus z. Now we have to put the value. See, therefore limit z tends to, here z tends to 2 and 2 to the power 1 by 3, 4 minus x, that is z to the power 1 by 3 by x. In place of x we may write 4 minus x and minus 2. Now also we are not getting failed. We have to simplify more. Then we have to z, this is not x, this is z tends to 2, and we have to take common this. Then we may get the frame of formula that we have learned in part 1. Here if we simplify, see, oh, this is 4 minus z. In place of x, 4 minus z. 4 minus z. So if we say that is 4 minus, in 4 minus 2, that is 2 minus z. 2 minus z, if you take common minus, then it will come z minus 2. Z minus 2. Then minus minus will be cancelled. Now we are getting the frame of formula that you have learned in part 1. We may write this is one by 3 into 2 to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. Since the formula x to the limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a. If it is given in this way, then n into a to the power n minus 1. This is the formula. By applying this formula, we are getting this. So this you have learned in part 1. Now we have to simplify this 1 by 3 into, that is, this will come 2 by 3. 2 by 3, then simplifying, it is coming 1 by 3 cube root 2 square. Cube root 2 square, that is 4. After this, we may simplify. Next, we have to finish this. That is this. That is I1. Part 1, we got the result minus 1 by 4. I think you have followed. No problem. So we may proceed to the next step. See the next step. I equal to, we got there 1 by 4. And here we have got 1 by 3 cube root 4. By simplification, minus 1 by 4 into 3 cube root 4 by 1. That means minus 3 by 4 cube root 4. This is the answer. This is the answer. Up to this, the sum is completed. If you feel difficulties, you know very well, you must go through the solution again. First time, naturally you may feel difficulty. This is the first time you are learning calculus. So, no problem. If you see second time, I may assure you, you will not feel any difficulties. Now, another sum, it is given. By looking the sum, easily you will understand. That is the factorization method. You must try this sum at home. If you feel difficulties, then you must inform. In next class, I will explain. Okay. Thank you, everybody.